Hey folks, it's Marvin Cash, the host of the Articulate Fly, and we're back with another Western North Carolina fishing report with Dale Collins of Tuckaseegee Fly Shop. How you doing, Dale?
Doing great, Marvin. Hope you are.
As always, just trying to stay out of trouble, and I think since the last time we spoke, DH is now on in Western NC.
It is, and essentially all delayed harvest that I'm aware of in North Carolina have received their first stocking. So we did get around to fish today in the Tuckaseegee in Jackson County, and yesterday over in Swain and Bryson City. So the Tuck is in great shape. Upper Nana, Gila, Snowbird, West Fork of the Pigeon, they're all fishing excellent right now.
Gotcha. And so squirmies and mott flies still work?
Absolutely. And sometimes change your tactics up. If that mott fly, if you're dead drifting a mott fly through there and nothing's happening, try swinging that thing. So, a lot of times those brook trout, they'll chase a, swinging wet fly or mott fly or woolly booger or something like that, something flashy, and they'll jump on that hook for you, and it'll be a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, too, for folks that haven't played that game right, those fish are not very smart right now, but they're going to get smarter the longer they stay in, and they're going to be in until, the first weekend in June?
Well, that's right. And, we've got some low water conditions right now, and we'll get to more of that later, but it sort of makes that change happen faster. So, the first week, you can get away with the junk food, but there's fewer places for the fish to scatter. So they're getting fished harder and caught more often. And so they're getting smarter quicker. So like on the West Fork of the Pigeon, for example, a lot of those fish have had a lot of pressure on them here for the last, 9 days or so. And, you almost are having to go over to some, less flashier patterns, more natural patterns, even seeing dry flies working over there already on those fish. So, the more pressure, the more, technical it's going to get. So just keep that in mind if you're fishing one of those.
Yeah, absolutely. And what are you seeing if someone wants to walk into the park and fish some of the wild stuff?
Oh man, the park is so much fun right now. Water temps in the mornings are going to be in the upper 40s and top out in the mid 50s. So it's right in that sweet spot. Orange is certainly still a great pattern to focus on, color for your patterns, orange stimulator, like an orange parachute Adams, and a fly that you really only get about 5 weeks to fish, an October caddis. It only really makes itself shown this time of year, and is a really cool fly to see, and it can get pretty big. So you can get away fishing some larger flies and patterns mimicking that. But that'd be the first thing. Blueing olives in the morning for sure, and then if you want to throw a nymph on, keep it small and natural cut, pheasant tails, prince nymphs, things like that. So good time to be in the national park. Get away from the crowd too.
Yeah, and that October caddis, swinging that big soft tackle is a great way to catch them.
It absolutely is. And kind of the bycatch here, fishing in the park right now, or anywhere up here, I guess, but mainly in the park, the leaves are absolutely wonderful. This is one of the most vibrant fall color seasons I can remember here on the water. So get up here and enjoy it while the leaves are still on the trees.
Yeah, absolutely. And got a question for you from Michael, and he wanted to know, how late into the season can you realistically fish for wild brook trout?
Yeah, that's a great question. It really depends on temperatures. So, when we see those temperatures dip down below 40 degrees on those waters that they're in, they're going to really slow down. The metabolism is going to come to a crawl, and they're not going to eat. And once it gets down to around freezing, they're actually going to bury themselves. I've read articles from the national park biologists where they're going to bury themselves essentially in the sediment if they can find it. And it just all depends. Last year it was 70 degrees in December, and people are still catching them in December. So you just kind of have to watch the forecast, and if we're going to get super cold overnight lows, then those fish are going to be super sleepy. But if we're going to stay warm, and who knows what the outlook's going to be. Some are saying it's going to be a mild winter up here, but we're also 3 or 4 weeks ahead right now on our fall temperatures. So I'm not sure what to believe, but just watch that extended forecast and try to find a warm, sunny day, and you can go give it a shot.
Yeah, and then, when it gets cold, when it rains, it actually warms the water up, or you can go find all those little springs and seeps, and you might find them sitting there too.
That's exactly right. The groundwater is still going to be the same temperature regardless of the air. So, yeah, if you're going to put in some work, then you certainly have a great chance of being rewarded, given the right. You got to have more things going right there than you do right now, but it's possible in December to still find them. January is our coldest month. February our snowiest. So, and January is certainly going to be hard work.
Yeah. And, folks, we love questions on the articulate fly. You can email them to us. You can DM us on social media, whatever's easiest for you. If we use your questions, I will send you some articulate fly swag. We're drawing for something cool from the shop at the end of the season. And Dale, I know, normally you go straight to shop hours and all that kind of good stuff, but you got a few things going on in your neck of the woods you want to let folks know about, right?
Yeah. It's a lot happening. So this Saturday, October 15th, we have the crew from Norvice coming in. And we're gonna be doing some Norvice demonstrations there in our Waynesville shop at 110 Depot Street. That's going to be pretty much 10 to 4 on Saturday. We're going to be open 8 to 5, but you can come check out the Norvice, talk with Tim, and Braden Miller is going to be there as well. Incredibly talented fly tire, and great opportunity to see the Norvice in action and see the versatility of the product. And it's not very often you get to have some FaceTime with the people that make the products. And that's kind of what this Saturday is about. So you're talking to the guy that's behind it right now. And just an incredible opportunity to dive more into what the Norvice is and how it can help you as a fly tire. So that's going on at the Waynesville shop. And then the following weekend at WCU, there is a fly tires symposium kind of thing going on with the Southeast Council. FFI is putting on. So that's located at WCU. You can find out more information on their website.
Well, there you go. And then, of course, now, you got to let us know shop hours and all that other good stuff too, right?
Absolutely. So our fall shop hours are going to be Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And, we're going to be there for you. If you're going to be fishing on Sunday, we're going to be closed on Sundays, but gear up and get some goods on Saturday to get you through if you need it. Certainly give us a call. Any of our 3 shops will be more than glad to help you. Shoot us an email if you need to, and check out our online store as well.
Well, there you go. Well, listen, folks, fall is my favorite time of the year to be out on the water. You owe it to yourself to get out there and catch a few. Tight lines, everybody. Tight lines, Dale.
You too, Marvin.